Buds like us, you already know what's up. If you haven't done so, please, by the end of the video, like, share, and subscribe. Season number 2, hey, it was a very tough one. This is what the farm looks like now. For all my subscribers that have been with me since season 1, you know we had a much bigger yard. We had a much bigger field to deal with, and so you know that I'm telling the truth. Where's a good one here? Second generations. This is a second generation tie. Second generation lemon kush, and we got another second generation here, and then I got some from my buddy here. I don't want to say his name here, and I guess it's an I don't know as well. So that's what it is. But we'll do the best we can with it. We're looking for seeds and trying to make our own strain. You already know what's up. And then here, this year, we're going for some cherries. Uh-oh. Hey, buddy, come on. Get back in there. There you go. You got your own space. Okay, so in here, I'll give you the breakdown of it. This side here has the seeds cracked off of them. As you can see, people know with cherries, it's a big seed. It's a hard seed. You see that thing there? So what I did is I cracked them open. I cracked it open, okay? And then there's another seed that's in there. So that's what I did with that there. These ones have the shells on them. It has the extra, this side has the extra shells. This one, I think there's 1 or 2 back there that have the shells on them, like this. But at the same time, we're gonna just experiment and see what happens. That's what it is. You're getting to know me at Buds Like Us, and we're just trying to do the best that we can to give you some content that may help you in the long run, or you'll be a fresh starter, or you're just starting out as a YouTube content creator. As you can see, it look real different, you know. So you can see this one, it's getting pretty leafy and a lot of foliage onto it there. Not so much as this one. This one doesn't have so much on it. But they're growing healthy and everything else, so we're going to see what happens. Got something special going on in here I want to tell you about later. Okay, what is this here? So this is another one of my, let me see here. I wrote on it, and if you can see it in the light, you probably see it better that way. You might have to press pause on the video so that you can see it, but that's what it is. Let me see if I can put it down here. There goes, I think the 2's over here. And it just says second generation, I don't knows, because I actually don't know what they are. But what we got off of them, and we got into some, I'll say some situations last season, and we just had to cut them down, I think about a month early. But they grew pretty big. If you've seen on the last video, you've seen that the last video they grew 7 feet. They grew 7 feet wide and 7 feet tall. So we got some more of those growing, and as you can see, I'm gonna put the tops back on here so that they can continue to do what they do. I don't want them to be hit with the sun, so you take them out of here and just tuck them over here into this corner over here where there's some shade. More shade than over here. This is all in the sun. So got a couple of these I'm giving away as gifts. You know me, I like to give away gifts, and I try to give them to deserving people, you know what I mean? Like, it's now legal and everything else, so we are just doing our thing here, waiting for the season to come close to an end so that we can do the chop, you know what's up. So I don't know if the video is looking right or not. So right in here, I believe this is lemon kush. Yeah. So this one says that right there, if you can see it. Let me put some shade on there. There you go. Lemon kush. So I started it kind of late, the dates on it. So yeah, it's supposedly lemon kush. So we're going to see. I believe next season we're going to put out, if we can get some support here at Buds Like Us there, you know, from our community, my day one A1s, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to take from your daily habits or anything like that, but you know, we don't mind just supporting the channel, you know what I mean, to help us bring this content to you. And let me put this back in here before we don't know what is what. There we go, got it back in there. Oh yeah, there's something I want to tell you about this one. Okay, so pretty sure I'm not going to show you the neighbors, but neighbor's doing his own thing there, so we're pretty cool. So we got a couple lemon kush. I don't know. This one's called Hard Times. Me and my roomie, we were laughing about that. Hard Times. This thing was so small, it would not do anything. It would just keep the medium. I had to refill it with some new medium, and trust me, times are so tough, I could hardly afford to get plants, get pots. And you've seen the pots that I had last season, right? So things happened. Split up with the partner I was with on some okie dokie stuff, and about to go to court for that, so I need y'all to pray for me that I don't get into any unnecessary issues. So covering that back up there. You see the pods that I was using, I had to start them in those, I'm not even sure what they call them there, but peat moss pods I think they are, or anyways, I started off in that there. So this one's growing pretty good, but unlike this one here, if I can get down to it, and it's pretty hard, I'm gonna throw some water in here, get some water going, and yeah, so it's just, I'm trying to get down to where it is, and it's still hard. It's still hard. Oops, sorry about that, buddy. You know, I'm trying to do the best I can to not hurt you there. So I had to put, you see, I had to put the extra dirt in there just because it wasn't doing so well with the medium that it's in. This stuff here, I don't know, I can pick it off, but it's, you see the difference? I don't know if you can see the difference. It's hard dirt, and I actually got it from just like right over in there, back there. I had to find something to at least plant them in and get them started generally close to the beginning of the season. So that's back in there. Cover this back up here. You don't want the root structure to be involuntary destroyed. So that's what it is, y'all. And I'll be planting these over at the next farm, or bring it over to another place to be planted so that we can put them into the ground. You know, I don't like to leave them in these planters or potters. I don't know if you guys, that's hard for you to see there. Anyways, anywho, the videos are just about done. So thanks again to all my day one A1s. We're back at it again. I just want to say thank you to all the ones that have stuck with me and came through and watched us go through the things that we go through. And I don't like it in the shade, see? So not much room to work with here, so I'm continuously out here moving them, turning them, twisting them, bringing them, moving them back and forth. No, I haven't forgot about this one. We haven't forgot about this one. And if I can find it, it'll be pretty cool. Because what we do, we usually use worm castings, right? Sorry about that. Yeah, we'll fix that later. Everything's okay. All right, so they're probably pretty deep in there now, but somebody of my friend, he came by and suggested to put just live worms in it. So I don't know if you've ever tried that, or it's just something that you do and I don't know, and so I don't want to mess with the plant too much. But I'm going to try to locate one of these worms, and I don't know if you've ever seen them, because I know I haven't seen them. And I've been on this planet quite some time. I ain't going to give out my age unless you watch some other my channels. But if I can find it, y'all, it's pretty cool. A lot of fertilizer in these ones, and they're pretty big too. So I don't even need to hold you off on it. I don't want to mess with the root structure, so that's why I'm digging around the edge. Maybe I can find one. They might have went all the way down. So anyways, yeah, we put some worms. Oop. Oh no, that was just some. Yeah, they probably found their way all the way to the bottom. But if I can find it without destroying this plant here, which I'm trying not to do. It took them a long time to get settled in there, but there's actually some green night crawlers in there. When I say green, I mean green. These things are really green. I think I found one. Yeah, there you go. Can you see that in there, y'all? Let me see if that'll work for you. I don't know if it's working for you, but I'm gonna, there. Can you see that green thing in there? I'm gonna uncover it. I don't want to mess with it too much. It's doing its thing. But if I can without getting it, and they're pretty big. I don't want to hurt you, buddy. I'm not trying to hurt you. I'm trying to get the dirt away from you without messing with the root structure. Oh my goodness, come on. Come on. Come on, brother. I'm gonna put you back in here. You guys can. They're professional diggers. This thing is like lime green, buddy, and they're big. Wow. They're like the old ones, not the old ones, but they're just like our, he wrapped right up in there. If you can see him, he's wrapped right up in that corner. Just like snakes, but not quite. There you go. They're big, buddy. I'm gonna let him be in there. You're not doing too well, so I'm gonna go get some water real quick. You guys sit here and tell me what goes on with our buddy here. And I'm gonna try to go see if I can find some water. Oh goodness, sorry, buddy. There's all kinds of things happening here. Can you see him in there? He's right. Oh, he's right there, actually. All kinds of catastrophe happen. How would I just leave this here? Oh my goodness. Trying not to mess with the root structure, but at the same time, so you guys can see this.